On this day in boxing, we're going to be reviewing the exciting fight between Vitaly Klitschko and Lennox Lewis. Let's rewind it back. The bout took place in June 21st, 2003 in the Staples Center, the home of the Lakers. This is a perfect venue to hold a match, as this is where dream fights come true. Let me give you a little bit of background. Lennox Lewis just came off a fight with Mike Tyson, his biggest adversary. Of course, Mike Tyson wasn't the same, but he was still a formidable opponent. Lennox Lewis managed to knock out Mike Tyson in the 8th round, and he did it when the world was watching him. After this major win, Lennox would take a year off boxing. The IBF decided to give his title to Chris Bird since he was the #1 contender. But he had his eyes on someone else. Vitaly Klitschko, a young boxer from Russia, wanted to rise the ranks of boxing. He wanted to reach heavyweight glory, and at that time, Lennox Lewis was the boxer to fight. Vitaly Klitschko became #1 contender for the WBC. In early 2003, Vitaly and Lewis' team were working on negotiations, but it fell through. The WBC ruled that Tyson had to fight a rematch with Lennox Lewis, but Tyson's head wasn't in boxing anymore. He passed on the rematch versus Lennox Lewis. Since Tyson passed on the fight, he forced Lennox Lewis to accept less marketable fights with fighters such as Kirk Johnson. But lucky for Lewis, Kirk Johnson got hurt, which put him in the perfect position to fight Vitaly Klitschko. Lewis and Klitschko decided to set the date for June 21st, which is today, and the fight was marketed as the Battle of the Titans. Through the fight, Klitschko was considered the underdog, but just because he's the underdog, don't undermine him in the fight. He came off swinging, which was unexpected for Lewis. Klitschko was obviously the aggressor for the first 2 rounds. Punch after punch drove Lewis to the corner. The punches that Klitschko was throwing was landing. They were very effective punches that left a cut wide open on Lennox Lewis' left eye.
Got to take it to him now, okay?
But this is where the heart of the champion comes in, and landed a right hand, which left a cut in Vitaly's left eye. Both fighters in their minds thought that they were #1 in the world. But when it came to the 5th round, you could tell Lewis came with a vengeance. Vitaly's eye was getting worse and worse. Lennox just kept targeting the eye. The ringside doctor came to the ring to examine the eye, and that eye was just so messed up that it caused him to stop the fight. This upset Klitschko because he was leading the fight the entire time, but couldn't finish it due to an injury. The aftermath of the fight was not pretty. Lennox Lewis welcomed the rematch because he understood that this fight was stopped due to an injury that was caused by him.
I can fight. I fight every fight very hard. I have good opponents.
I think many of us would like to see a rematch. Thank you for such a great fight.
But the rematch never happened. Lewis will retire and Vitaly Klitschko will reach heavyweight glory, but with different fighters. Please like and subscribe. I will be doing videos like this each week, highlighting amazing fights that happen throughout boxing history. So please stay tuned and please enjoy the content. Thank you and take care.